Chicago Sky, y'all stink, bro. Y'all, look, there's trash and then there's trash. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, the Chicago Sky got destroyed by the stud buds. Everybody watches the stud buds. Shout out to Courtney Williams and Tisha Heiderman, man. Listen, stud buds stood on business today. Nafisa Collier stood on business today. They destroyed the Chicago Sky.
Multi-million-dollar deal, a signature shoe, a launch built to make history, and then turned into a punchline overnight. Fans roasted her. Memes ran wild. Reebok's boardroom hit the panic button. Tonight, how Angel Reese's Reebok moment went from hype to heartbreak, and what really happened behind the headlines.
Reese had 9 turnovers. Listen, y'all got to stop with this point forward foolishness, man. Let's take a look, man. Hold on, man. Y'all be wildin'. Y'all be wildin', son. Bruh, come on, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop, yo. Y'all got to stop.
First, the facts you can verify. Reebok signed Angel Reese and launched a signature collection and product page for the Angel Reese one. The company publicly listed the shoe and ran a marketing campaign tied to Reese's persona and Mebound's identity. These were official Reebok product pages and press announcements. At the same time, social media filled with reaction videos, memes, and cutting criticism, and those viral clips quickly became the dominant story.
The entire WNBA and Angel Reese in garbage time. We saw it. Angel Reese last year against the Fever with like 2 minutes to go. She needed to, I think it was like 6 points and 3 rebounds. And she went and caught like 2 rebounds and then immediately goes at Victoria Saxton 3 times in a row.
Reebok wasn't subtle. Under the public leadership of Shaquille O'Neal, the brand has been aggressively rebuilding its basketball division, and Angel Reese was a marquee pick in that strategy. The rollout was designed to combine nostalgia, performance tech, and Reese's cultural reach, influencer placements, 2K placement chatter, and a capsule drop strategy. On paper, it was a textbook relaunch play.
Chases after this opponent, gets close to her during a box out, grabs her by her hips, and hip tosses her, throwing her to the ground. She stands up, she walks over to this opponent, bends over, screams in her face, and flips her the double bird. That's the WNBA gold. We're going to get into it. And the laughter. Oh, Angel. Oh, my angel. You're my darling. Angel, angel, angel. You've been playing well, Angel. I give it to you. You've been playing well. But every now and then, those stinkers. Oh, man.
Then the internet did what the internet does. It focused on a handful of plays and clips and turned them into a narrative. Missed putbacks, awkward in-game moments, and animated reaction reels were clipped, captioned, and looped, and within hours the conversation changed from shoe drop to shoe disaster. Reaction videos on YouTube, meme compilations, and mocking thumbnails amplified every misstep.
Like, there's absolutely no foul in that. She gets a good whistle, jumps up, and then goes at somebody on the other team. Who's she go at? She goes at Diamond Miller, her former Maryland teammate. And like Angel's 1 tech off a suspension as well. And is like, anytime anyone gets into it with her, she's straight in their face. And I'm like, I don't mind that. But you just gotta be smart. To be fair, this guy sucks, so you might as well just go and take your I'll say it.
Performance in the market matters more than hot takes. We checked public indicators. Reebok's product pages, retail listings, and reseller markets. Some colorways showed initial sellouts in limited runs. Others lingered on major retail pages. That kind of mixed demand creates the narrative of a flop for viewers, even when the reality is more complex.
Just when I thought she was turning her season around, just when I thought Angel Reese was graduating from pretend basketball player to make-believe basketball player, the level where it's almost believable that Angel Reese is a basketball player. Just when I thought Angel Reese would pull through in the clutch and do America a favor. With a win last night against the Minnesota Lynx, Angel Reese would have become the most popular player in the WNBA dump. Well, Casey, that's simply not possible. Caitlin Clark will always be the most popular player in the WNBA.
To understand the stakes, look at leadership. Shaquille O'Neal's role in Reebok's basketball relaunch is public and strategic. He's been an outspoken advocate for signing culture-driving athletes and rebuilding brand relevance. That matters here. When a high-profile executive is tied to a signing, decisions are strategic, not knee-jerk.
I know why people are defending this. Let's get into it. Nneka Ogwumike, she gets up, proceeds to get boxed out, unable to move her opponent out of the way. Nneka Ogwumike retaliates, grabs her by the hips, throws her to the floor, stands over her, screams on her, flips her the double bird. Quinterly, Dallas Wings' teammate, being a good teammate, gets in the middle of the two, pushes Nneka out of the way like a good teammate should. Instead of saying, Nneka, come here, let me get you a hug. No, get up off my teammate, girl. Get up off my teammate. Nneka Ogwumike can't let it go.
Behind the headlines is a person. Angel Reese is an all-star, a cultural force who coined and monetized meltdowns. She's juggled injuries, fame, and fierce expectations. When the launch went sideways and the memes followed, the personal toll was immediate. Social ridicule, online harassment, and pressure from every corner of the sports commerce world.
I'm telling you, with a win last night, Angel Reese would have surpassed the Rue from Waterloo in popularity. Now, I am not saying that her dozens of aliases would have passed Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese herself, she definitely would have. Going into the game last night, Cheryl Reed, the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx, she told the doofus duo who refer to themselves as stud buds, she told them if they lost this game to the Chicago Bravado, they would no longer be allowed to stream on Twitch.
If Reebok were to terminate a multi-year endorsement, that action would likely appear in corporate PR, financial notes, or major sports business reporting. As of our check, public Reebok pages still listed the Angel Reese product, and company press had no record of an official rescission, which means social Reebok dumped her claims are unverified.
Lads, Angel Reese is currently about to be suspended. She has 7 technical fouls on the season. And if this was last season, in a 44-game season, she would have already been suspended. And it is genuinely one of the funny things about this is that her fans are arguing that none of the texts are warranted. They are all warranted.
Here's the bottom line. Reebok signed Angel Reese, launched her signature shoe, and ran a big campaign backed by Shaq's basketball strategy. Social media transformed selective clips into a narrative of disaster, but the corporate record points to an active product program, not an immediate corporate walkaway. This story is a reminder. Online virality can redefine reality, but it doesn't always rewrite contracts.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude that you slap the clipboard out of her.
Angel Reese's brand and career are still being written. This moment stings for her, for Reebok, and for fans who feel invested. Whether this becomes a temporary bruise or a long-term scar depends on 3 things: how Reese and Reebok respond, how media frames the next chapter, and whether the marketplace forgives or forgets. Subscribe if you want part 2, where we'll dig into resellers' actual sales data and any internal Reebok signals we can verify. Angel Reese is more than headlines and memes. She's an all-star, a cultural figure who turned meltdowns into a movement. She's also navigated injuries and expectations, and now she's in the crosshairs of public ridicule. Sales numbers matter. We traced public indicators: web availability, retailer listings, and reseller activity. While some colorways sold out in limited runs, others showed continued availability on major retail pages, a sign that demand was uneven. Brands look at 4 things: sales velocity, resale demand, influencer sentiment, and cultural credibility. 1 or 2 week metrics can be tolerated. But when social sentiment turns overwhelmingly negative, risk managers call for contingency planning.